Hello everyone. Today we want to be looking at how to work with text. Yes, how to work with text. So looking at this particular icon, the one that has T, it stands for our text options. When we right click on it, you would see type 2, type on the path 2, and then the vertical type 2. Most of you using a type 2. On some versions of Illustrator, you would see type in an area or area type 2. That one is quite, it's fading out, but I'll give you a hint of how that one also works like. But now it has been added together to just call it type 2. So yes, clicking on the type 2, you can just click anywhere you want and then you begin typing. So this is my sentence. So there you have it. You have a sentence there. As I taught with the selection tool, you can just click and drag as wide as you want. If not this way, you can see some numbers here. They stand for fonts. You can see font size. So you could choose a bigger font, 36. Just go with the bigger, 72. So that's quite clear on the screen. Alright, so this is your text. Now you can do this multiple times for as many text that you want to create. And when you are done, you just hit escape key and then you can drag it anywhere you want. Right, so we have two sentences here. I think it illustrates the type 2 for us, gives us a basic understanding. Now type on the path 2 is when you want to type along a line. Yes, along a line or a curve. So I'm just going to draw one for us. So say we had, something like this. So this is our line. Okay, and we are going to be drawing on it, or we are going to be writing on it. We want our text to come on this line. We choose on, or we right click on this, choose on type on a path 2, and then when you come on the path, you can see that it instantly changes to path. Then you can write on it, this sentence is on path. Okay, now from how this looks, okay, it doesn't mean much to us. It doesn't really mean much to us until we see it on something like a rectangle. So let me use a circle. A circle is more common. So when you look on t-shirts, you can see that sometimes the writing on the shirt is circular, or it goes in a round shape. So there's one way they do it. So using the type on the path 2, they come to click on this path, then instantly you can see that the text goes around that path. So whatever the path is, whether it's a line, it's a circle, a rectangle, hexagon, no matter the shape, so far as it's a path, the writing will go along the line of the path. So yes, that's how type on the path works. So if you looked at the type 2, this first 2, then type on the path, this 2 path, and then the last thing that we want to look at is vertical type 2. Now before I do that, you see that anytime we are writing, text was moving from left to right, from left to right, from left to right. Even here looks like from our left and then all the way clockwise. But when you are using this, the vertical type 2, as you can see by the arrow depicted, it's from top to down. So the minute you click, you see that your text will make this smaller. Okay, 48. Okay, so we can see that our text now moves from top, down. This is good for, say, you are writing a signage, State College, a signage of this sort. You want it to be, straight. I think here one of the ones that is most common is Ideal College. Yes, Ideal College uses this a lot. So you see how it goes from top to down. Yes, it's good for when you want this, vertical sort of writing. So that's when you use the vertical type 2. Now, a few tips and tricks that you can use. Earlier on, I mentioned about area, or some of you may see type in an area 2 or area type 2. The way you can use that same function here is that using the type 2, instead of just clicking, you drag an area. The moment you release the mouse, whatever area the blue line shows gets filled with text. So that shows the area that you have to write in. How is this important? This is important when you are working on something like a magazine, a newspaper. You see, newspapers have a lot of columns. You don't want your writing to go outside a certain limit. Then you use the area type 2. So instead of just clicking at a certain place to write like this, you rather drag over an area, and then your text fills that area. Yes, so that's about it for working with type 2. There's so much more that we'll teach that's having to do with font size, having to do with font type, but for the basic 2, this is how it is used. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope it has been of some value to you, and I look forward to uploading more videos to explain a bit more about how type 2 is used. Enjoy your day.